Washington Pod presents EARL Nightingale.
The way it is, there's someone to fill every job, no matter how unpleasant and unrewarding it might seem, and in such out-of-the-way places that the mind boggles when thinking about some of them. There are no river people there, nor gold people, just people dutifully plugging all the holes so that the vast machine starts on time and ends on time and everything gets done. The little boy is taken to the barber for his first haircut in a small town in eastern Oregon, and a businessman puts his shoes to be shined in the plastic bag provided and hangs the bag on his hotel doorknob in Irving, Texas. The boy gets his first haircut, and the shoes are nicely shined when taken from the plastic bag next morning. Everything works to perfection, with everyone in place to do what needs to be done. It's astonishing and miraculous and wonderful. Emerson's flywheel of habit that keeps everything from falling apart. Look at the teeming people in New York City, and every one of them is eating 3 meals a day and sleeping in a warm and comfortable bed at night. And the police keep the balance of power from getting completely out of hand, and the subways have their modem, and the taxis their drivers, and the offices high above the street noise with the deep carpeting and the Honduras mahogany paneling and the hushed whisper of air conditioning are properly peopled also. The limousines vie for space with the taxis, cars and buses, and everything works. The mail's delivered, the food prepared at Horn and Hardart and at the Howard Johnson Restaurant and Inn on Treasure Island, Florida, there by St. Petersburg, and in Key West, the charter captain readies his sport fishermen for the day. On death row, a prisoner waits for the morning when he'll be escorted to the gas chamber. The escort will be there, and there'll be the proper attention to the various details, and a man's hand will turn the handle that drops the cyanide tablets into the acid. There will be a human hand to perform every job that needs performing that day and the day after, and the president's breakfast of orange juice, poached eggs, and toast will be prepared and served, and a cracked sewer line will be repaired in Compton, California, while in the chilled operating room of Stanford University Hospital, 400 miles north, a defective and regurgitant aortic heart valve is being replaced with the heart valve of a pig, and it'll work without fail or fatigue for the long, interesting life of the patient who would have died 20 years earlier without it. Some of them are river people, and some of them are gold people, but most of them are neither, and they're doing their jobs quite satisfactorily and taking home the weekly paycheck. Something tells them that it's all worth the effort, that there's a reason for living out their lives. And when they die, no one exactly like them will ever again appear on the planet Earth. They will have served and have been served by the rest. It's a most interesting phenomenon. It's good to be a part of it, and it's especially good to so direct our lives that we make excellent use of the options and aptitudes we received as our share, to live as fully as we want to live, and experience as much of life as we choose to experience, and in so doing, make whatever contribution we can make for the benefit of others.